Have you ever walked into an ancient cathedral or a forgotten temple and felt a strange sense of peace, or maybe even a buzzing energy in the air? What if I told you that wasn't just your imagination? What if those ancient builders knew a secret about sound, a secret so powerful it could alter your very consciousness? Today, we read diving deep into the hidden sonic secrets of our ancestors, and exploring how they used specific sound frequencies to connect with the divine, heal the body, and expand the mind. Let's start our journey in Malta, at a mysterious underground complex called the Hypogeum of Ħal Saflieni. Carved from solid limestone over 5,000 years ago, this place is an acoustic marvel. When researchers studied the main chamber, they discovered something incredible. A male voice chanting or speaking inside resonates at a very specific frequency, 110 Hz. This isn't just a random number. Studies have shown that exposure to this frequency can have a profound effect on the human brain. It can shift brain activity from the left hemisphere, which is associated with language and logic, to the right hemisphere, the seat of creativity, intuition, and emotional processing. Imagine ancient rituals taking place in this chamber, the air thick with the sound of 110 Hz chants. The participants would have likely experienced a trance-like state, a heightened sense of spiritual connection, or even vivid visions. The builders of the Hypogeum weren't just creating a tomb. They were engineering a consciousness-altering machine. This isn't an isolated case. Let's travel from the Mediterranean to the Emerald Hills of Ireland, to the monumental passage tomb of Newgrange. This structure is even older than Stonehenge and the pyramids of Giza. It's famous for its precise alignment with the winter solstice sunrise. But it holds an acoustic secret just as profound. Researchers from Princeton University found that Newgrange also has a powerful resonant frequency, hovering between 95 and 120 Hz, right in that same magic range we saw in Malta. Standing inside this ancient stone chamber and humming or chanting would create a standing wave, making the sound feel like it's coming from every direction at once, completely enveloping you. It's believed these sounds were used in rituals to induce altered states, perhaps to communicate with ancestors or journey into other realms of consciousness. The people who built this weren't just burying their dead. They were creating a gateway, using sound as the key. So, what's so special about this 110 Hz frequency? It's often associated with what's known as the sacred hum. This frequency is thought to resonate with the natural frequencies of the earth itself and even our own bodies. When our brains are exposed to it, it can trigger a state of deep relaxation and heightened awareness, similar to deep meditation. It's a state where the constant chatter of the mind quiets down and a deeper sense of knowing can emerge. It seems ancient cultures all over the world stumbled upon this sonic key. From the kivas of the Anasazi in the American Southwest to the pyramids of the Maya in Central America, evidence of acoustic design is everywhere. These weren't accidental architectural features, they were deliberate. For example, the Great Pyramid at Chichen Itza, El Castillo, has a curious acoustic trick. If you stand at the base of the staircase and clap your hands, the echo that comes back sounds remarkably like the chirp of the quetzal, a bird sacred to the Maya. Coincidence? Or was this a way to sonically summon the spirit of their sacred bird, a messenger from the gods? This ancient knowledge wasn't just for spiritual experiences, it was also for healing. The concept of sound healing is not new. Think of Tibetan singing bowls, Aboriginal didgeridoos, or Gregorian chants. All of these traditions use specific tones and frequencies to promote well-being. The vibrations produced by these sounds can travel through the body, helping to release tension, reduce stress, and restore balance. It's based on the principle of resonance, the idea that everything, including the cells in our body, vibrates at a certain frequency. When we are unwell, that frequency can be out of tune. By introducing a harmonious frequency, like those found in ancient temples, you can potentially bring the body's own vibrations back into alignment. It's like tuning a guitar. You use a tuning fork to provide the correct pitch, and you adjust the string until it resonates in harmony. Our ancestors may have been using entire buildings as giant tuning forks for the human body and spirit. Let's consider the structure of these places. They were often built with specific materials like granite, limestone, and sandstone, all of which have excellent acoustic properties. They reflect and amplify sound in very specific ways. The shapes of the chambers, domes, circular rooms, and long narrow passages were also intentional. These weren't just for aesthetic appeal. They were scientifically designed soundscapes. The architects were, in effect, sound engineers. They understood how sound waves moved, how they reflected, and how they could be focused to create a powerful psychoacoustic effect on anyone inside. They were creating environments that were sonically tuned to the human experience, designed to quiet the ego and open the door to something much larger than ourselves. It makes you wonder what else they knew. This wasn't primitive superstition. It was a highly advanced ancient science of consciousness. So how can we apply this ancient wisdom in our modern lives? We may not have a personal passage tomb in our backyard, but we can still tap into the power of sound. There's a growing field of research into binaural beats and isochronic tones, which use specific frequencies to guide your brain into different states, like focus, relaxation, or deep sleep. You can find these all over the internet. You can also explore sound baths, which use instruments like gongs and crystal bowls to create an immersive healing experience. Even just chanting or humming for a few minutes a day can have a noticeable effect on your mood and stress levels. Try humming at a low, comfortable pitch and feel the vibration in your chest and head. It is a simple way to connect with that same resonant power our ancestors harnessed thousands of years ago. The secrets of these ancient temples remind us that there is more to reality than what we can see. Sound is a powerful, invisible force that shapes our world and our consciousness in profound ways. Our ancestors understood this. They didn't just build structures, they built experiences. They created sacred spaces that were acoustically engineered to elevate the human spirit. They left us a legacy, not just in stone, but in frequency, a sonic blueprint for connecting with ourselves and the universe. The next time you find yourself in an old church, a cave, or even just a quiet room, take a moment, close your eyes, hum a low note, and listen. You might just hear the echoes of an ancient secret, a vibration that has been waiting for thousands of years to be rediscovered. Thank you so much for joining me on this sonic journey through history. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the hidden mysteries of our world. What are your thoughts on sound and consciousness? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious,